Good evening, everyone. So we are hitting the last sorting algorithm on this series, and we get to end it on a banger algorithm, merge sort. It is by far my favorite. I shouldn't have favorite algorithms, but I love merge sort. It has always made sense in my brain, and it's cool how it ends up working. So let me go ahead and quote unquote generate a random array. We'll say 8 and 20. That looks banger. So the way that merge sort works is we are going to break it up into tiny pieces, After that, we merge those pieces together. It disagrees with me, but if we want to go ahead and begin our merge sort, very first thing we need to do is break this list in half. And I'm going straight down the middle right here. And so on the left side, we will have 6, 13, and 11. On the right side, we will have 5, 8, and 20. So I'll label these as we go. So now that we have these broken up in half, you'll never guess what we do now. We break them in half again. And in this case, we're going to do size divided by 2. So if we do 3 divided by 2, integer division, we'll split it there. So for our third step, we get 6, 13, bundle those together, 11, 5, and 8, and then finally 20. So you could break this down further, but I feel like this is a good spot. I swear my computer's haunted. Okay. But I think that this is a fine spot to begin merge sorting. So usually you see it start merging at box sizes of 1 or 2. So now we get to reassemble these. And the way that we do that is we walk down both lists and we grab whatever element is smaller. And so for this one, we're going to say, hey, is 6 smaller or 11 smaller? And technically you'd have to break it up one more. So let's go ahead and do that mentally. And we'll start at box size of 1. So we are going to look at both of these. We'll say I and J. And we will say, hey, is I smaller or is J smaller? In this case, I is smaller, so we grab 6. And then the only number left is 13. So we'll grab 13. Box that off, and we do the same with 11. And so we are going to walk this down. So I is going to be on 6, J is going to be on 11. And we walk both of I and J down our respective lists. And we say which is smaller, 6 or 11. In this case, it's going to be 6. We move I down. We say which is smaller, 11 or 13. We grab 11. And then the only thing left to do is to just dump everything else in. So 13. So we have the left side of this done right now. Let's move over to the right. We would have I and J. In this case, 5 is smaller than 8. So we would say 5. 5. I'm going to turn my mouse off real quick, see if that helps. There's nothing left for us to compare, so we pump everything else out. So in this case, 8. And we do the same with 20. Let's go ahead and put our I back. So I and J. And we compare the two. We say which is smaller, I, which is 5, or j, which is 20. In this case, it is 5. Let's go ahead and scoot I down. We compare, is 8 smaller or is 20 smaller? In this case, 8 is smaller, and we're out of numbers, so we will just put 20 at the end there. If you don't believe me, the algorithm does say just dump everything back in. So, scooting down a little bit more, we are left with these two big arrays, in which we do the exact same thing. We start combining them. So, putting I over 6 and j over 5, we begin the walk-down process. We say which is smaller. In this case, it is 5. Go and scribble that out and move j down. We look at 8 and 6, figure out which one is smaller. In this case, it is 6. Scribble that out, move I down. We look at 8 and 11. 8 is smaller. Scribble and move. We compare 11 and 20. 11 is smaller. Scribble and move. Then we compare 13 and 20. So 13, 20, I'll do a shortcut here. And we have our sorted, merged list. Just to rehash, this is my favorite algorithm. When it comes to explaining, I think it is very easy compared to some of the other sorting algorithms. One other thing I would like to note is that this is a... That's what I wanted. Divide and conquer algorithm. As you saw, we had out... Why do I keep doing Kong? I think I had dog toys. We had our big full list. We broke it in half. We broke that in half until we had individual pieces. And then we conquered them by putting them back together. So, that is all of the sorting algorithms. Have a fantastic night, and I appreciate you guys watching if you did.